Well, there is always a special buzz on the opening day of any cup competition. The first and only time when all teams, regardless of stature, history or reputation, start from the same position. Everyone can have the same hopes, everyone can have the same dreams. This could be our year, that is what they all say in unison. It's hardly a surprise then that everyone is raring to go. Just need to wait for the final formalities to be completed. And we are up and running. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a 3-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lahm. Closer. Out wide to the right. It's out for a goal kick. Schweinsteiger. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's well positioned.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Tries to stroke it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi lobs it in gently. Looking to shoot! Away from immediate danger. Fired deep. Up to meet it! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's in! Goalkeeper's ball. Jerome Boateng. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. And that's been won straight back until half-time, and it is still goalless. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts it out. Pull it. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Play for a throw. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Mesut Ozil. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Over to the left. It's a promising ball. Gets into some space. It's one! They've done it! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Schweinsteiger. Lahm, aimed long and direct. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Attempts to play it through. And the weighted pass. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Yeah, well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Maldini.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And it's hoisted clear. In towards the middle. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Messi.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Plays it long, gets on the end of it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Messi. Who's ball, who's going to get there? Mesut Ozil. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this clearly wasn't the start they're looking for, so they're going to have to... Well, there is always a special buzz on the opening day of any cup competition. The first and only time when all teams, regardless of stature, history or reputation, start from the same position. Everyone can have the same hopes, everyone can have the same dreams. This could be our year, that is what they all say in unison. It's hardly a surprise then that everyone is raring to go. Just need to wait for the final formalities to be completed, and we are up and running. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Tries one! Has done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
He just whacks it away. Otto. Cuts it out. Can he score? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Redondo tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Dashing forward at pace. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Heads it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Well weighted. Is it in?
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And out to safety. He's had a look. Chipped through, shapes the shoots. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Brings the first half to a close. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goes long. Ronaldo. Hit long and direct. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Timely intervention. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hoists it high. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. To Michaelis. Maradona. Gets into some space. Going through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Great ball, now the shot! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, good ball. One good cross, maybe the last chance. He slid it through. Aimed long and direct.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's gone for it! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona. There is the final whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved.
It is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Maldini. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now. That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Kaka. Iniesta. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it upfield. Over to the left. Back into the middle. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Look at the defender bombing forward. Knocks it away. Forward it goes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action is back on the way. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Yeah, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Plays it out to the wing. That's sprayed out wide. He's left his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Aimed long and direct, looking for space out wide. Cafu. Ronaldo pushes it out wide. Well played, he saw that coming. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aimed long and direct. Little doubt, that is a foul. Looks to drop one in. Going for goal! And he's found the net! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Iniesta. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack, and they need to blunt his chances.
Brings it out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
So not long left in this now.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Going through. Now can he finish? Shot a goal! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That's it! They are out! Just not good enough. They've barely got a foothold in the competition before slipping out of it. Barcelona are on the cusp of making the knockout stage. Ever since the groups were announced, this is where they wanted to be, and indeed felt they ought to be. There is a sense of genuine theatre here. The loyal supporters hope it is all going to be wrapped up in the next couple of hours. 3 points will guarantee that they get their wish. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
And already we're underway here. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Well positioned to make that interception. Aimed long and direct. This is promising. Plays it out to the wing. Closer. He's left his man. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Lobs it in gently. And he's onside. And the ball's come out. Well, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got away.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's got options out wide. They've been given a corner. They've played it short. Tries the cross. Belts it on the volley. That really should have hit the net.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Boots it to safety. It's a throw. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day, so...
Maradona! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Pushes it out wide. Maradona, aimed long and direct. Hasebe. Played back in. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Aimed long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. That has sent him sprawling.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Goes for goal! It's surely this time! It's in! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Pete.
It's one! There it is! They have come roaring back! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Keeper goes long. Oh, good interception. Ronaldo. Gets it upfield. Tries to dink it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a swing at it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona opting to make a double change here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Ronaldo, and the weighted pass, knocks it away. So the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gets it back, and that's it. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft, and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Roberto Carlos, Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi, chipped through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cuts it out, tries to get it forward quickly. This is promising. Forward it goes. He's through. We get that clear. And it's been taken straight back. Ronaldo.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Lobs it in gently. Thinks he's got rid of that. And he just whacks it away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Boots it to safety. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Chance to shoot, going for goal! Yes, it's there! Well, he was never going to miss from there, so much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should...
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's the through ball. Timely intervention. Plays it out to the wing. Ronaldo. And the weighted pass. Good clearance and very necessary. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Plays it out to the flank. Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Played out to the right. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Messi, great challenge. He's got away. A really good feat. Goes for goal! Gets it back. Danger averted for now. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's hoisted clear. Strong punch.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Aimed long and direct.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looks to clip it forward. Cafu. Messi. Out to the left it goes. That's sprayed out wide. Forward it goes. And that's that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.